So, hello and welcome back in our channel EastMidsVag. Today we're gonna do another car of my friend Dennis. The car just came down to the garage as a normal car, literally no issues at all, but the time has come where the car needs full timing chain, a timing kit, and literally the car has got a few advisories on MOT, like a leak in exhaust. That's a 2.8. You got one standard thing between a cat and a back box, which is a sleeve is very rotten, so we're gonna swap the sleeve, but we'll see when we start stripping. And yeah, full engine sorting out, full cleaning, new timing. We found a few oil leaks in the car, which is mainly one on the top of oil filter housing. There's a pressure sensor which looks like it's leaking, and main reason why it came that soon, we didn't plan to do it, but I borrowed the car out of Dennis, and I think I broke the sump on it. I cracked the sump, so yeah, that's my fault on the end of the day. But car need to do all these things anyway, because in the past we did some like the coolant flanges and all these things, and they're not gone. They're not sorted, they not stayed like very good. We got small leak between the crank pipe and the coolant flange, and also we swapped the sensor on the radiator, the temp sensor, the radiator temp sensor, which still got a bit of leaking. And Dennis already reminded me about having a look where it's a leaking, because he lost the coolant. So yeah, so we're gonna do full engine strip out, all the inlet and everything will go out. We open it, we'll have a look how the head looks like. We open the timing side, so literally gearbox, drive shaft, prop shaft need to be disconnected. We're gonna do full front end strip out as well, because we need to better access the front of an engine. So yeah, all these V6s, I quite like them because they specific in do the timings on them. You don't really need a special tools. I mean, you need a few tools, but it's nothing really, or you can't afford or something. And these VR6s, I like them for ages, so I really like to work on them, make them good, clean, all new seals, all new gaskets, and all these things. And also, then he's got a few issues, like someone built a catch can on his car, which is not finished by very good. So I'm gonna think and find someone else what we can fit in, and keep that BORA nice and clean, because from that catch can the hose is connected to that catch can, they're not really good. So I'm gonna do some check arounds, and I'll find a better catch can for that car. So yeah, let's do it. Let's start it with a strip everything, and we'll see what's the problems. We'll put some pictures in it during the strip part, so we'll show you all the issues what you got. I mean, one and only thing I can remember on MOT advisories has been a CV boot has been start leaking. But to be fair, since we came back to the garage, I'm guessing it just exploded, because I found out the rubber was completely cracked now. I mean, halfway, but when I touch it, it just separated itself. So we got different car. Basically, we stripped one car very similar to that one, AUE engine as well, the green one, and I keep the drive shaft. So we swapping the drive shafts over, so we don't need to do CV boot. I mean, we may do, but barely. We've got a good drive shaft, so there's no reason to repair existing one, just to swap the part for part. And what the Dennis done now, me and Rich, we decided to strip his car completely by back end, because I got same engine, the BDE Mark4 Golf. I mean, it's not same, but I got my Mark4 V6 and I sold it, and I've got fully refurbed rear axle subframe. So new control arms, new bearings, fully refurbed, fully powder coated rear axle. So I'm guessing we swap in the axle, rear axle as well. And also the brake lines not the best, and he's got issue, the handbrake just coming quite too high. I'm guessing that'll be caliper seized or something, so we're gonna swap all the parts and rear axle as well. So that'll be quite a big service on that car. So yeah, so check us and we'll try to process it, and we're gonna strip it now, and then we show all the issues he got, and we'll try to sort it one by one. So yeah, take care. Short update. So we let all the coolants out. We leak a coolant out of a car, and we start to strip all the interiors. I'm guessing you've seen it in the previous video, but all the filter box, battery tray will go out, and I unplug the big hoses for radiator and the front bumpers off. And now we'll continue with the full front end. I need to strip the hinge cable, bonnet latch cable, and then I'll remove all the front end with reinforcement, a crash bar, whatever, and then I'll start to strip an engine slowly. So enjoy. So small upgrade or update. We just stripped everything, inlet manifold. I stripped throttle body. I took a catch can out because Dennis moaned about too much condensation on the oil cup, and he's got a breather, oil catch can in here. So I just decided to open it and have a look, and it's been full of condensation. To be fair, it's been fully full. So I'm guessing many of you never just check it. It needs to be checked from time to time, because everything will going out when the engine start up, cool down, warm up, cooling down. It normally get condensation, and as long as you got catch can, you normally get everything into the catch can. But that's why they got small opening point, because they need to be dry out from time to time. I'm not saying how often, but you need to be doing it often. Just try to open it every 3 months if you start a car like a daily, or just half a year if you use it from time to time. But especially when you get it cold properly and then start to do warm, cool down, it's just like a condensation coming out from the engine goes to temp quite quick. If you haven't got it in here, that not means you haven't got full expansion tank, because it normally got everything is seized in there in a catch can. So empty your catch can if you can do from time to time. And more update about stripping it. So I'm trying to get out all the wiring loom. I just got a sump sensor, oil level sensor plugged in, so I need to unplug it, and then all wiring loom is going out. I've stripped the alternator because I decided to clean an engine properly, more proper. Is a dirty, oily in here. I'll reseal the top of the injectors. I'm not going to take them out. I know some of you may will take them out, but it's quite hard to get injector seals in the right measurements. I did it in my AQP, but I'm not going to take the injectors out. They still alright, so I'm going to reseal them in here, but I'll need to get access to that point to clean the head properly from the front of it. So I just stripped the fuel rail out, and I've got a new seals for it anyway. But I mean, we just decided to leave the injectors in there. You can take them out if you want, but these not that bad. even though engine inside is quite clean, it's not any dirty, messy inside. Valves looks alright, clean. As far as I can see, all the valves are perfectly clean, because injectors normally clean them on these engines. It's bang on, it's not FSI, so MPIs are perfect. All the valves looks alright. So literally just skim that face. You need to be very gentle when you clean that surface, because any big scratches, everything, you got a air leak under your inlet manifold. Also all these crack pipe, oil cooler, everything's going out, new seals for it. I'm thinking about a check for that secondary water pump. And also the car's got some like that, so that's like for secondary air feed or something. I'm normally deleted it on every single car, because they causing a problem. If you got that hose perished, you get a left air to your system, and the condensation expanded as well. So if you can get rid of it, it needs to be remapped in a garage somewhere, but we can do it. I mean, not me, but we've got garage local who can where we can sort it out. My brother already did it in a V5 Toledo, so we're gonna do it in that one as well. And then I'm guessing Rich will do it later on his Golf as well. So these not really needed for us anymore, so that'll go out. And yeah, I'm gonna take the gearbox out soon, and I'm gonna clean an engine, open timing, take all the brackets out, so I can paint an engine for a bit. And then all the side covers will be cleaning, all the new seals and gasket on the way, so we'll do reseal whole engine. And only problem I've got, I can't really find out the seal for that. Is an upper chain tensioner, hydraulic tensioner, and as you can see, it's a bit of a leak in there. We tried to sort it out in the past, but we didn't sort it right away because we couldn't find out the right seal. So I'm going to measure the original seal for it and try to Google it. I know it's a pain in the ass to get some parts for these engines these days, but hopefully we find some, at least some very similar to original one. You can buy like a rubber O-rings for like 20p, so it's not really bad. Just need to play with which one will fit it best, and rather go inside quite more stiffer than if you put it in and it's quite too loose, then you go oil out. So it's a normal, it's just O-ring. You need to fit it the right way, and you need to fit the right one in, otherwise you coming out like an oil leak from up there. And then yeah, just full reseal. I'm just gonna strip that side, that cover for exhaust, that heat shield, exhaust heat shield will go out. I'll have a look if her head's not got any leaks from that side as well. And then yeah, gearbox out, and hopefully I will go open an engine soon. And sorry about it takes too long, but as I said, we hobby garage, and you know, I'm doing a few bits, then going out, then do a few bits, and then going out again. So it looks it'll take a lot more than in a professional garage. But I mean, I'm not concentrating in what I'm doing. I mean, I try to be concentrated, but I'm still going somewhere to grab a part. And if you haven't got everything with you, we just do it hobby-wise. So I know it looks a bit dodgy, but yeah, we'll try to do best. And I mean, it's not my first rodeo with a V6. I do them for like ages, and it never happened like something's been wrong after I build it up. I remember literally every single bolt, where it left or where it belongs to, so I never have a problem. Just a small update. I just decided to go a harder or easier way for me with all the timing and everything, because I found out I just do the inspection on it. Gearbox was terrible, engine mount was quite crappy, and also the exhaust leaking on many places. It's not just a sleeve, it's just between a downpipe and a cat. So I decided, instead of just stripping the smallest items and just get the easy access to engine to let it in a bay, I just decided to take it all out and do full like a rebuild, refurb of an engine. All the gaskets, seals, O-rings, everything to engine, and then literally clean the gearbox properly because it's a full of mess even inside. And I'm guessing the gearbox slave bearing is on the way. There's a hydraulic bearing inside the gearbox, so if I'm not swapping it now, it can come like week or two time, it'll piss itself and I'll need to strip the gearbox again. So I just rather do it one time, and I'll do it all in one instead of do one thing one day and then other thing other day. I just strip it fully and we'll start to fully refurb everything. I've got some pieces in a stock. Other things I need to order them, so it won't be as quick as I think, but also with that rear axle subframe and all these things, we need to do differential service as well, and also brake lines need to be sorted as well because rear brake lines are crappy either. So yeah, new .4 will be fitted in because it's all messy. Literally, even the power steering fluid never been changed and it smells like crap. So I decided to order all new fluids for it and just swap it all in one. And also hydraulic line which feed it, power steering leaking. We found it on eBay for like 200 quid, so we're gonna buy that one as well. So it'll be, on the end of the day, it'll be full rebuild of an engine, literally. Timing kit, all the gaskets, all the seal, crankshaft, main seal, reseal all the covers. I'll do some respray on the part as well, make it look nice and clean. Clean the engine bay a bit, and then front subframe will be easy to take it off. So I just decided to go for front subframe as well. So we'll refurb the front subframe. Then it's just bought the control arms with the power flex bushes on it. But I mean, actual iron plate, iron part, control arms are rotten, and they're not rotten but they're rusty, so I just decided to respray them as well. So yeah, 2 control arms, subframe, then rear subframe will be fully built up like a new, and also exhaust will be rewrapped. Downpipe need to be repaired because between the downpipe and a cat, them 2 flanges are completely rotten off. No bolts anymore on them, so I'll just cut it all off, or just try to strip it without any big damage to cat, and just repair the cat and all the heat shields on the cat and everything. We're gonna wrap the downpipe by a heat wrap, clean the manifolds, clean the head sides and all the places where the gasket sits. So yeah. And I'm thinking about a paint block as well, just in case. I mean, it'll be looks more nicer because we're gonna clean it up anyway. It'll be new sump on it, and also I decided I got one coolant. I've got one coolant water pump in stock in here for 2.8, 3.2. which should be same. I just checked it and they look same. They cross-reference numbers for them. 2.3 is a bit different because it's more like a flatter with a special cutting on one side, but these are completely same, literally. The newer shape got different side of bolts, but you can use R32 bolts if you're fine with it. I mean, they will do the job. But we've got new inner one. I know they know the perfect ones. Inner today, literally heard from Europe, not many good things for inners, but that one is like an inner shuffler, so I'm gonna use that one, water pump. And then yeah, all the parts should be on the way now, so I'm start to strip the engine, take a clutch out, a flywheel out, and start to clean it up, degrease it, and then I'll paint it all and clean all the side covers and rocker cover as well. May just spray it or something, I don't know yet. And also we still didn't sort out that issue with that small O-ring, so that's what we need to do. And another thing is, I found out the flange is leaking on the gearbox, so I'm guessing buy a new flange seals for gearbox. And also the diff need to be stripped out of the gearbox. There's a 3 green O-rings as well there. So I'm gonna try to find them via numbers, and I'll try to order them as well, and we sort the gearbox out. Dennis just bought the Febby oil for it, so it should be all in here tomorrow. And yeah, I'll just clean the gearbox as well, and then put the new oil in and put the new seals and shaft seals as well, so that should be all fine. Right, so yeah, just check us and enjoy.